We'll begin with the story here, where President Muhammadu Buhari has met behind closed doors the embattled member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Abdulmumin Jibrin, at the presidential villa, Abuja. Jibrin was suspended by the House of Representatives in September 2016 over corrupt allegations he made against the lower chamber of the National Assembly. Speaking with State House correspondents after the meeting, Jibrin said the meeting was that between a father and son. Jibrin also reacted to the recall of Senator Alim Dume, who was suspended by the Senate almost at the same time he was suspended, expressing optimism of getting justice at the court to get back to the Green Chambers.
Interesting thing about the situation, the same case, similar case, identical case, his was dispensed with within 2 months, and mine is still hanging in the court system. So, but again, I know that the Nigerian judiciary, they're just, so I'm pretty sure that soonest we'll be able to get judgment, and my constituency will get back to the House.
And away from that, Miners Association of Nigeria has applauded various initiatives of the federal government towards reforming the mining sector. Addressing journalists in Abuja Thursday, National President of the association, Alhaji Sani Shehu, said they are not surprised at the reform going on in the sector since the present administration came under a political platform based largely on reinvigorating the agricultural and mining sector as a means to diversifying the Nigerian ailing economy. Shehu commended the waiver on import duty of mining equipment machines, which is meant to encourage mechanized mining in the country, but lamented the cumbersomeness of the process for securing such waiver. The association also suggested institutionalization of a standing committee to appraise applications and make recommendations to the minister for his action.
The purchase scheme is supposed to control gold export from Nigeria and strengthen the capacity of artisanal miners by equipping and providing them with extension services. The off-takers of all the gold produced by participants in the scheme will be managed by a special purpose vehicle recognized by the ministry.
Alhaji Shehu hailed recent suggestion from the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development on the removal of mining from the exclusive legislative list to concurrent list in order to allow states play more prominent roles in mining issues. Moving on, residents of Ado-Ekiti, the state capital, have appealed to the federal government to find a lasting solution to the lingering fuel crisis in the country. They said the appeal became important because of the man-hours spent on queue at fuel stations. They lamented that a liter of fuel in the parallel market now sells for about 300 naira, while some filling stations in Ado-Ekiti now sell for 200 naira.
Really say what the problem really is, because most times we have different stories, and so it's only the federal government that know what the problem really is, and they should come out to tell us what the problem is.
It's been so appalling. It's been so difficult for the populace, for the people in Ado-Ekiti. It's not easy. Right now I have to leave my place of work to look for petrol because there's nothing to even go to work tomorrow. As you can see, it's the queue everywhere is so crowded, and it's really very bad.
Meanwhile, the Department for Petroleum, DPR, has warned petrol marketers to desist from hoarding the product. Zonal Officer Andrew Namdi, during a monitoring exercise, said errant filling stations would be punished.
Any filling station caught selling above the federal government approved price or hoarding, there's a sanction for that, which the station must pay to federal government account. There's sanctions for that.
Still to come, Ondo police to beef up security in the state. Details of this and other stories when Galaxy News returns. Do stay tuned. Updates and comments. Still on the news, in lieu of the recent gun attacks on innocent fund seekers in Ikere, a neighboring town to Akure, the Ondo State capital, the Nigeria Police Ondo State Command has beefed up security across the state. This development is to forestall any of such attack by hoodlums who may capitalize on ongoing festive period to unleash terror on innocent people. Speaking with Galaxy TV News, the State Police Public Relations Officer, Femi Joseph, said the people in the state should not exercise any fear as the police is ever ready to provide adequate security during and beyond the Yuletide season.
No reason for anybody to panic simply because there was a gunshot somewhere in a neighboring state. As far as we are concerned, we are monitoring the situation so that it does not escalate or spiral into our state. So we want to tell our good people of the state to continue to enjoy the Yuletide and live within the ambit of the law.
Femi Joseph also issued a stern warning to people of the state who derive pleasure in fireworks, saying such acts remain banned in the state.
Fond of throwing bangers, knockout and fireworks. We have warned them and we'll be making some arrests now so that those people will serve as deterrent to others. It is unlawful, it is forbidden, and it remains banned. So the use of bangers and fireworks are not allowed.
And now the Ondo State government has directed the Ministry of Health to embark on massive reorganization at the Ministry of Polio Department. This was revealed by the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Wahab Adigbenru, while speaking with Galaxy News correspondent Lebby Joseph in Akure. The Ondo State Commissioner for Health said the ministry has gotten a marching order from the State Executive Council to imply all necessary mechanisms to improve on successes recorded in the past in the health sector, especially the routine polio immunization. He further said in 2018 there will be drastic improvement in health services, and the main focus is the primary health section, which is most patronized among the people.
We have just received an approval from Mr. Governor to recruit more staff this coming year. And we will also embark on massive renovation of our facilities across the state. Yeah, the routine immunization will still continue until the entire world is free of polio.
Still on health matters, stakeholders in the Oyo State health sector have been advised to come up with workable survey and strategic plan that will improve the health status and facilities in the state. Commissioner for Health in the state, Dr. Aziz Adeduton, who made the appeal in Ibadan during the opening session of dissemination meeting on multiple indicator survey and health facility report, noted that the outcome of the survey reviewed an improvement in healthcare delivery in the state. Correspondent Kuli Ojo reports that the commissioner, who was represented by the acting executive secretary, Oyo State Healthcare Board, Dr. Lanre Abbas, and the director planning research and statistics, Dr. Abbas Bolaon, maintained that the report will afford the government to know the state of things and plan ahead.
Can always improve on the data. We have shown a number of improvement. We have shown significant improvement in a number of programs.
This meeting is for us to gather and see the areas that we are doing very well, for us to continue to improve, and the areas where we have dropped, to sit down and assess the situation and look at what could make us to drop, and then we prefer a solution to various challenges and gaps that were identified.
Maintained that the policy of saving 1 million lives was an initiative to further strengthening the health sector in the state, stressing that all hands must be on deck by all stakeholders for better performance.
We are still using 2006 census as projected to 2017. So you can see that we have a lot of sources of error in this. People are moving out, some people are moving in, so it depends on the balance. If the balance is that more people move out than the people coming in, then and you are still using the denominator as projected from 2006 census, then we will have issues with the denominator.
Saving 1 million lives is an intervention that is ongoing in the states. And we believe with the performance we had in 2016, now 2017 that we started saving 1 million lives, our health indicators will very much improve.
Some of the health workers in the council areas who were at the meeting